his fifth PBA Tour title from Langhorne, Pennsylvania. The real deal, Bill O'Neill. Looking for his 38th career PBA Tour title. From St. Anne, Missouri, Hall of Famer, Pete Weber. In the number 3 position, looking for his first PBA Tour title. From Huntington, Indiana, E.J. Tackett. Awaiting in the semifinal match will be the number 2 seed from Claremont, Florida, looking for his 38th career lifetime PBA Tour title. PBA Hall of Famer, Norm Duke. Waiting in the championship match will be the tournament leader, looking for his first career PBA Tour title from Avon, Ohio, Lowe, Chris Loschetter.
Hi Storm Nation, Mike Flanagan here in Wisconsin at the Geico PBA Summer Swing. It's the Lucas Oil Wolf Open here today, and I'm here with Del Ballard Jr., the National Tour rep for Storm. Del, this week we had 3 guys make the show. Talk a little bit about the equipment the guys were using.
Well, they really used an assortment of equipment. Norm used really one ball the whole time. He tried to sole early on in the week, but really his critical theory it was one ball Norm. I mean, seriously, through the critical theory, unbelievable, and just dialed it up with his hand, changed his hand positions and ball speeds and angles, and Norm bowled like Norm.
Yeah, we saw him shoot 240 at Pete in position round. He was throwing that critical theory. He was having a lot of success. And Pete Weber also made the show. What was Pete using this week?
Pete, early on in the week, was using a sole, but then he got into the the dark blue IQ Tour solids. Used those primarily most of the way. But today he threw a lot of the shatter, needed a little bit more length through the front, a little more kick down lane, and rolled great. And then tonight he went back to the IQ Tour, and then like you saw the last game, he went back to the shatter because the tour started slowing down too much. Yeah,
32-foot length and oil pattern. Pete has struggled with that stuff, so the shatters looked really good in his hand.
Yes, you know, in the old days, trust me, I know. I made the show in Baltimore when I threw the ball in the gutter against Pete. He's one of the best gutter players ever. You know, now he hooks the ball most of the time, so he needs something really tame for himself. And used a weak ball with the shatter and bowled great, and then balled up whenever he wanted to go around him more with the IQ Tour. And
Chris Loschetter this week doing some Storm stuff. Talk a little bit about your relationship with Chris this week, and he's our number 1 seed.
Well, I've known Chris a little bit. He's traveled some with my wife internationally, bowling some tournaments, you know, back in the day, and so I got a little clue on what's going on with him, and it was good to see him bowl well. Did a ball for him early to match up what he was doing before, you know, early on in the week, and it worked really well. And then we did another ball, and he had the IQ Tour also, and it just read the lane so smooth and continuous, and really it's a credit to him. You know, he's had some demons in the past, and I was just I was there for him more for mental support than I was ball reaction. I let him make the ball choices. I just said, are you okay between the ears? And when he did his own thing, and he led the tournament. Bowled fantastic.
Yeah, I watched him when I got here. He had a great ball reaction. He's our number 1 seed. We wish him all the luck in the world. Del, thanks for your report here live in Wisconsin.
All right, thank you, sir.
Top seed Chris Loschetter here. He's been throwing Storm stuff this week. How does the Storm equipment roll for you, Chris?
Storm stuff's rolling pretty well. It's really clean and really angular, and gives me a lot of confidence that I can get the ball right and let it, you know, peel back. And it's been a fun week throwing it and just getting some great carry and throwing those pins around.
Yeah, Chris, you know, it's been great to watch you. I've been watching you today, bowl. You've had a great look, great ball reaction. What would it mean to you? You've never won before. You're probably the best player out on tour without winning a title. You're the number 1 seed. What would it be like to win with a Storm ball?
It'd be amazing. And I worked with Del Ballard this week, and he's awesome. He helped me a lot. I made some previous shows in the past with Storm and got really close. Lost to another Storm guy at the U.S. Open, Norm Duke. He always gets me, but you know, it'd be really exciting, and to have Del in my corner would be, it'd be an amazing thing.
Well, Chris Loschetter is going to try to get it done on CBS Sports. We wish you all the luck in the world, Chris. And Chris is throwing Storm this week, and we hope he brings home a title. Here with Norm Duke, he's the 2 seed this week. Norm has got his ball rolling really good. He's back to Storm and Norman. It's been a little while since a telecast for you. Saw it in your veins, saw the tenacity out there on the lanes. It was good to see. Norm, talk a little bit about the equipment you used this week.
Well, I used one ball the whole time. I started with the birthday cake tropical breeze, but it was the wrong one. It only lasted about a game and a half. But when I got my hands on this critical theory, it's a blast from the past, but it's such a strong ball. And I love it when I'm firing it up the outside. I mean, it's such a strong ball. You got to fire it. I'm a little guy, but I love it. Fire that thing because those pins just get them mixing. I love it.
Norm, what would it mean to you to get a win here this season? You get a little bit of confidence going underneath your belt again.
Well, it'd mean I'd keep Pete away from number 38, and I know he's saying the same thing. I mean, we love each other so much, and I think that he's fueling my fire. I'm also fueling his. We got not similar careers, I would say. I've got a couple more player of the years. He's got 2 more majors. I don't know that I will ever catch him in his career, but I will tell you this: it's mighty, mighty fun to play against him.
Well, you're the 2 seed. We wish you all the luck in the world on TV on the CBS Sports Network. Norm Duke.
The good thing is, it's not Chris Lochetter's birthday in a week. That's the good news.
All right, thanks, Norm.
Thanks, guys.
Here with the number 4 seed, Pete Weber. Pete, 32-foot oil pattern. We know that the shorter oil patterns haven't been great for you, but this week you were able to get it done. Tell us how.
Got no clue, really. The last, I guess, 3 or 4 short patterns that we bowled on, I've made all the TV shows, and I'm really freaking out over this because I'm not good on short patterns. I usually can't carry enough. But the last couple, I've just stayed focused. I've worked a little bit with Rich on release, trying to stay behind it a little bit more. And then when the oil moves down, go back to hitting the ball a little bit. So that's what I've basically been doing.
Storm and Rotogrip both actually have great top-to-bottom products. What was the ball you used this week, or what couple of balls took you to the TV show?
Well, let's see. Lights Out, Tropical Heat, High Road, Freaking Frantic, Shatter, the IQ Solid.
So basically everything top to bottom. You used the whole line.
Anything that I felt that I could strike with. So I used just about anything from the weakest stuff I had to pretty much the strongest stuff I had. So, the oil moved really quick this week, and I think that benefited me a little bit because the oil did move so fast, and it let me keep, just when the oil gets down, I get a little better reaction. So I'm glad the oil moved quick, and like I said, it just helped me out tremendously.
We're going to see you on TV. You've got a stellar crew. You've got quite a few good bowlers you have to go up against, Norm Duke being one of them. What would it be like to be able to get past Norm and get title number 38 first?
Well, I got Bill O'Neill to go through first, and then I got, I don't know, what's his name?
E.J. Tackett.
E.J. Tackett. I got to go through him to get to Norm, and Bill, pretty tough on the fresh. Tackett's bowled good for 2 weeks, or 2 tournaments, so, those are 2 tough guys to get by to get to Norm, and Norm's averaging about 270 at me this week. He's got 270 and 240 at me, so, he's going to be tough to beat, and Loche has just bowled great all week, so, I've got a lot of work to do before I even think about 38 titles.
All right, Pete, well, we wish you all the luck in the world, man.
Thank you very much. Storm, number 1.
I'm Mike Flanagan here reporting live in Milwaukee. For more information about Storm products, check out stormbowling.com.